Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you my third installment of my fall series video, or my fall trends series videos. If you want to see volume 1 and 2, you can check that out below. I'm also going to be doing a home version coming up soon, which will be fun, but this one is all about my top beauty picks for fall, just trends for beauty, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm all about bold fingernails, nails, fingernails sounds weird. It's just a weird word to say. I like my bold nails. I like them to be bold and pretty and fun, moody colors, no matter what the season. But I think with the seasons, it definitely does bring about different trends and things like that, obviously. Where nail color is concerned, I love really deep colors, like emeralds, purples, like Bordeaux, like maroon, dark, moody, pretty, dark jewel tone colors. I think playing around with different textures is fun too. I'm not an advocate for any of those lumpy bumpy nail color formulas, but I really love the smooth look of a matte manicure done right. And let's not even pretend, I'm not saying that mine is like perfect by any means, but this is the L'Oreal Matte About You. And I just love it. It's like a really pretty like emerald. I love these different matte formulas that they've got right now. So I definitely think for fall, a matte deep, beautiful nail is nice. And they also come in different ones. This, I cannot wait to do this matte, deep red. It's called No Matter What. I think this is going to be my next color for sure. Also, a couple of my other favorites. This is a longtime favorite of mine. It's the Dior Blue Label. If you can pick this up, I would definitely recommend it. It's my favorite Dior polish. I love Dior polishes. I think that they're really great, and I usually would not say that about a lot of super high-end polishes, but these wear just so nice, and the payoff is wonderful. With 2 coats you get a really nice like covered opaque look. This is a really dark navy, and just to me perfect for any time of year, but especially for fall. One of my all-time favorite nail colors. The Butter London Marrow is the best purple, hands down, on earth, and I recently posted a photo of this on my Instagram, and I'm just obsessed with it. It has a little bit of sparkle to it, but it's really just beautiful. It looks so gorgeous on your nails. It looks sort of like a cream normally, but then in the sunlight it just really looks gorgeous. So any deep dark jewel tone, just beautiful colors, because in the fall, clothing collections, I know all of my clothes typically are a bit heavier, a bit darker. Even if they are a little more color, they have a color to them, they're just deeper, darker colors. Typically you're wearing jackets, which are, you know, black or white or cream or brown, or just not a super fun, crazy color, or camel. Boots and natural colors, so I think that adding a fun nail is really, really fun and important. Another color that is just one of my faves is just this sort of like grayish, and it's great for any time, but any of these colors that look like this, sort of this brownish gray, the Chanel Particulier and the Butter London, that's not the right color. This is All Hail the Queen. That's a good color too, but that's not the color I was trying. Here you are. Although All Hail the Queen does kind of look, All Hail the Queen is a little, well, the Particulier is like a cream. Doesn't have frost or anything or shimmer. So yeah, I guess I would say both of these. So I guess that was a good accident. This one is Yummy Mummy, and it's a little, I don't know, this is the one that I was trying to get. It has a bit of a sheen to it again, just a beautiful, perfect color like that. And then All Hail the Queen is sort of like a, it has a bit of shimmer to it, like a tan, pretty shimmer. So these, I love any of these colors for fall. And then here's the Chanel, so you can tell. This one's a bit darker. But yeah, super great, just easy colors. Rather than going totally nude on your nails, go for a color like this. And in my book, glitter is always welcome. So find a glitter that looks like it has some fall tones to it, just some pretty, you know, not maybe like a hot pink glitter or something like that, but you know, ones that look a little deeper, a little richer for fall. This is my favorite fall glitter. It is the Living Daylights by OPI. It was a limited edition collection, so you probably won't be able to find it, but something along the lines of this, even just like golds. But this is nice because it has, it's gold and bronze, a little orangey bronze, and then it has some teal to it, so it's a little different. Now, where eyeshadows are concerned, I think that you just cannot go wrong with this Lorac Pro palette. I could say every trend, every different type of tutorial you could do for your eye for the fall, and you could replicate it with something like this. I wish I had a good green though, that would be nice, but then I guess it wouldn't be what it is, and I love what it is. But any of these colors, I mean, you can just do so much with this. So if you're looking for a good solid palette that you can do tons of things with, this is a great one. I do have swatches and stuff on my blog if you're curious, and I'm going to be doing a look with this soon. But what I like to do is go through my MAC palettes and kind of find different colors that I want to incorporate in my looks during the fall or during the whatever season it is. Keep it on my vanity so that I know to use the colors. And these are just a couple from MAC that I picked. And this is just Humid, Contrast, Satellite Dreams, and Cranberry. So add any, like, again, just dark jewel tone, beautiful colors. While you usually think like deep dark looks for fall, they don't have to be boring. You can bring in fun colors, and any jewel toned color like that is just perfect. Now for my cheeks, I'll get back to a couple more eye things in a moment. I've been loving this blush. I've had a bunch of different blushes that I've been using this month that I've really been enjoying. But this, I think, is just such a go-to for fall for literally any skin tone. Like, I promise, anybody could wear this. This is just the perfect blush. It's called the Rockateur. And when it first came out, I told you guys more of my thoughts on this. And I've said it every time I talk about this a ton, but the frost really killed me to begin with and scared the crap out of me when you look at it. But when it goes on your skin, it doesn't look like that at all. It's just so perfect and gorgeous. It has like a sort of like a pretty bronzy rose. It's just such a pretty deep rose. I don't usually like super heavily scented things, but these just smell insanely good. I love them. So really great. Perfect for fall if you're looking for a good cheek color. I think anyone and everyone could wear this and have great results. Now, in my opinion, big brows are pretty much where it's at. So regardless of the season, but I think especially for fall, like I think that big, like, natural brows, not like Bushman like crazy, but grow your brows for a couple weeks. I've given this tip for years, since the first start of my YouTube days. If I ever talk about brows, I always say this is a great thing to do. Although back in my early YouTube days, I probably wouldn't have taken any brow advice from myself. They were still in recovery. But yeah, get them like in, I guess, the most natural shape for you, and then tweeze them based on your natural shape. You know what I mean? Don't over tweeze them. My brows are naturally, I never pluck under here. I never pluck up on top. The only place that I pluck is right here, because I have like beast brows and they will like grow down pretty far. And then in the middle, I never pluck dark ones. This is as far in as they'll grow. I honestly try to like comb them like this way so that they'll get even further, like so that they look, because I don't really like filling them in right there because I feel like it looks fake. But like, you know, just little baby hairs and stuff right there I pluck. But I'm lucky that my mom has really, and my grandma too, she has a good brow shape too. They both have, my grandma's hair might be a little darker than, my mom has really blonde hair, but it's like, she has a good eyebrow arch. And so I kind of inherited that, but my dad has the dark hair, so I kind of got a good mix of both. But in my younger years, they were like the bane of my existence and I hated them. But I like them now. I feel like they're great. And so I love eyebrows. I just love them. Now, if your brows are naturally light, do not feel like you've got to make them dark or fill them in crazy. Do what's natural for you. And but I guess my point is just don't over tweeze your brows. But I think there's so many great brow products out right now. And this is just, I think you can't go wrong with a good powder. And this one by Sigma, I just love. It's in a tiny little thing. I feel like it's great for the price. It will last you forever. This is the medium, and that's what I use. I use the lighter color in the two. But it comes in like a light, a medium, a dark, an auburn. And I just think this is good brow powder, like good stuff. And I recently tried these. I think they've been out for a while. Benefit sent me these not too long ago. And I used the light medium, and I can honestly say this is really unique, cool stuff, because the brush is really tiny. First of all, let me tell you what it is. It's called Gimme Brow, and it's like a brow gel, but it has a tint to it, and I believe it has little fibers in it too. so it kind of clings onto what you got. And it just is really good stuff. And I have this scar right here from where I fell when I was little. I fell in a department store. It was tragic. I mean, I totally could have lost my eye because I fell on like this metal thing. So I'll take the brow scar. But I like this because I don't have to put on a lot of powder right there. Like if I don't want to break out the powder, the brush and all that, I can just sort of sweep it on that one area that has a problem. And then sort of like in the arch, kind of shape it, you know, and kind of tame it. But I love it. It doesn't deposit too much color. It's just right. And I think these are sort of neat. I like how small the brush is, and it's cool. So embrace a more natural brow look in the fall. Add color where you can. Add beautiful, like, jewel toned, nice color. I keep saying that, but I'm not saying like add hot pink or crazy, which that would be cool too. Keep the look very like on trend for fall, but then add some color just to make it pop, like I said about the nails. Add some fun unexpected things like colorful mascara. I showed these in a recent video. I forgot which video it was. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. This is the green with Envy. And I've just really been loving this one. You can add just a little bit on top of your mascara. You can put a little bit on the bottom right in the center. Just really fun. I just think these are nice. And they have these in all different colors. For lips, it's so easy to think, let's just do a dark berry lip for fall. Totally works. That works all the time. That's great. But my very favorite, like, go-to is a good nude that has some color to it. I think you can really do that anytime, but I think it looks especially fresh for fall this year, especially with like the darker eyes. If you're gonna do, you know, some of the more colorful accents like I was talking about, go with a really good, that's not it, it's this one. A really good nude, and this one this is just the best nude ever, one of them. The Bite Beauty Retsina. This is just so great. That's what I'm wearing right now. And I just think it's such a great nude. It's wearable. It doesn't make you look dead. Also, right here, the Chanel Rouge Cocoa Shine and Secret is a great nude as well. This is a little bit of a pinker nude. More pink nude. And I just love those too. So, again, wear whatever you want for fall. There are no rules. But I think that sometimes like a pretty nude is a little different. If you wanted a little bit of color, if you're more of a pink lipstick person, this color by Bite called Fig is the perfect pink because it gives you that pink look without looking like, hey, I'm wearing bright pink lipstick. So perfect for fall, perfect for any time. I love that so much. So those are my makeup tips. As far as hair and stuff, it's just anything goes really. You don't have to go darker for fall. You don't, you know, if you're a blonde, you should be a blonde. I ended up going a little darker, not because of the season, but just because it is closer to my natural color, and I just wanted, actually I could probably go just a little bit darker and still be my natural color. I think this is still a couple of shade, maybe just like a shade or two lighter. But yeah, I really like having my hair this more natural. I feel like I feel more comfortable. I just feel like me. So do what makes you feel good. Don't feel like you have to adjust your color based on fall. I know people will tell you, oh, you need to go darker. You need to add some lowlights. If you're a blonde, you're a blonde, and do whatever you want, first of all. But as far as like styles, I really enjoy doing these looser curls. I've done these for a long time. I do have a video on how I do it. But I just think it's so easy and just looks good and easy. And I don't know. I don't think there's any specific like trends for hair in the fall. Some people will say color, but again, I just don't believe in that. I think, you know, you shouldn't be changing your hair color based on a season. That's just my thought. But yeah, I just take good care of it. Just make sure it's healthy. Use a good deep conditioner, especially since we're moving into the cooler months. It's a bit drier out. Do a deep conditioner once a week. Switch to an everyday or basically every time you shampoo your hair, whatever conditioner you're using, switch to one that's a bit more, bit thicker, a bit richer, a bit more nourishing. Alright, so I'm going to do an outfit of the day real quick. Alright, so I'll show you the bottom half in a moment, but this is my outfit. I'm wearing a Club Monaco top with some leather details on the sleeves from last year. This necklace is from Urban Outfitters, I believe. I'll show you up close. See, it's like a little rock. Super cute. My bracelet from Sea Wonder. These are from my friend Lorraine's website, The Current Custom. Earrings are Tory Burch. These are just some of my favorite pants to wear in the fall. These are actually from Victoria's Secret. I was confused and thought they were from Forever 21 for a while. They are from Victoria's Secret. They're really soft. They've got a zip at the bottom. Do they have a zip at the bottom? No, they don't have a zip at the bottom. I really have not worn these in a while. But just really pretty. Break out your colorful denim. You can even wear like brighter colors and stuff as long as you pair it with like heavier looking things, you know, so it doesn't look like you're trying to make it summer. But I just love this color for fall. And then again, my shoes from Zara that I'm pretty much obsessed with. I really love these. I just think it makes the whole outfit look a little more special and pulled together. And other than that, it's just, you know, do what you want. Do what makes you feel happy. Don't feel like you have to follow trends too literal, but throw in some of these tips for fall to kind of pull your look together and update it a bit. I think it's sort of fun to change things up here and there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for volume 4, which will be coming up either next week. Yeah, I'm going to try to do it next week, which will be all about home stuff. I'm excited about doing that. Up until now, it just has not felt right. I just haven't felt right about, right now, I don't feel right about decorating my home for fall yet. I just still feel like it's too early. I don't know, maybe I'll change this weekend. But it has been a bit cooler, so I'm kind of getting there. But I will be doing a video on fall decor and stuff, so I guess I will break it out. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you missed volumes 1 and 2, I will link those below. And I hope that you guys will have an awesome weekend. I will talk to you next week. Bye.